Hey guys, welcome back to A Little Less Lisa. If you're new here, my name is Lisa. I am a 57 postmenopausal woman who is currently on a health, wellness, weight loss, but I'm in maintenance now journey. So if that's the kind of content that you're interested in, click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you know when I upload videos. Today's video is my weekly check-in. We just finished week 29, 30. Oh my gosh. I literally just looked at the spreadsheet too, but I wasn't paying attention to the number. Whatever week it is, like I said, it was in the thumbnail, so whatever that thumbnail said is correct, because when I do the thumbnail, I'll look again at the spreadsheet. But anyway, because I don't write anything down for these videos anymore, because I don't keep track of stats anymore, I kind of forget what the week is. But anyway, so if you're interested in seeing how last week went, then stick around. Before we get into it, today's crown of the day is Bethany. She is in the, I don't know, some brunette mix, maybe like a light brunette something. I love her. She's like a stacked bob, so kind of turn around there so you can see the back is shorter and then it comes down longer in the front. She is the perfect crown to wear, especially with a turtleneck or something with a higher neck in the winter, you know, when you're wearing coats and you've got hoodies on or scarves, things like that, because you don't have all that hair in the back. And I'll talk about this more in the, what I'm doing and my favorite crowns and all that video that's coming up soon, I promise. The hardest part about synthetic and especially heat-friendly synthetic fiber wigs is that they can get kind of tangled, especially in the back where the fibers are rubbing on clothing and things. So obviously the longer the hair, the more potential tangles you would have. So this is, like I said, the perfect crown, and I would love to get her in some other colors. I kind of feel very chic and elegant, especially with the black turtleneck. I feel very maybe Parisian in this outfit. Anyway, so that is the crown of the day. As always, it's from Chelsea Smith Cosmetics. I will have it linked below. Hopefully it's still in stock, but yeah, like I said, it's really, I love it. I love the cut. I love the length. Like I said, I just think it's very chic. So let's get into how this week went. So if you remember from my last update, I realized that the medication that I was taking wasn't really working because it had been sitting, having been punctured. So in other words, I had used some of the medicine out of it and then kind of forgot that I had that vial for probably close to 3 months. So I realized after some of the feelings that I was having that I don't think that it was really very effective or at all. I do want to address, somebody mentioned in the comments that, it's normal to be hungry, and, they were a little concerned about me, maybe, going in the route of an ED or whatever. And I responded to that comment by saying, and I just want to say it here, the only reason why I brought up the topic of feeling hungry when I was discussing the medicine is just that I've really not felt hunger while on this medicine before. So the fact that I was still taking the same dose and feeling hunger and feeling really snacky and having those same kind of late night, oh, let's go forage in the pantry, urges, made me realize that the medicine wasn't working. It wasn't that I was upset that I was hungry. That's not an issue. I am still feeling a little bit of hunger, but that may be explained by the fact that I took a lower dose, which I think I mentioned in that video, and we'll talk about that. But it had nothing to do with my issue of being hungry, okay? I know that is completely normal, and I welcome the feeling. So, like I said, that was not an issue for me. So as I mentioned, I, realized that medicine was not working. And so I threw away what was left in that vial and then took out another vial. And the vial I had actually was from sort of several prescriptions ago, where I was titrating back down to that 2.5 milligrams. And because I was concerned that the medicine that I had been taking over the past few weeks wasn't really effective and didn't really necessarily have the full amount of active ingredient in it anymore, right? Because I wasn't really gaining the benefits of the medicine or having it do what it normally does for me, I decided I should probably back down to 2.5. So I did take 2.5 last week, and I will take again another 2.5 dose today later, and then I'll probably move back up to the 5 milligrams. So I think that's kind of how we're going to do that. So in general, I would say my week went pretty well. I think I did feel a little bit more hungry, not more hungry than the week prior, but I've experienced hunger on this 2.5. Again, nothing that I'm concerned about or anything. I don't think that this medicine is not working. I'm very familiar with this pharmacy that it came from. I've had nothing but good luck with this pharmacy. And yeah, I'm not questioning, the efficacy of the medication that I'm currently taking. And like I said, I haven't really had a whole lot of urge to snack. I mean, I will say that I have found myself kind of going to look and seeing what's there. And even though there are sort of things that I might be open to eating, I haven't really eaten any of them, but I do find myself, like I said, kind of looking again, which is a little bit of a different experience that I've had on this medication. I was really, really not feeling well. And by that, I mean like intestinally, gastrointestinal wise on Monday. And I don't know what it was with, because I took my shot on Saturday, so it wasn't like the next day or anything. And I could see where maybe I might be having a reaction to going from kind of no medicine in my system really to going to the 2.5, that maybe I might experience some, other side effects. But it was just weird. And it essentially lasted the entire day. I tried taking some gas medicine. I tried taking, what else did I take? I took some like antacids, some, like the chewable, the Tums, or, something kind of like that, to see if that would sort of help. Monday was, kind of rough. I didn't eat a whole lot on Monday. But yeah, otherwise for the rest of, the week, I've eaten completely normal, I would say, still drinking my protein coffee. And a lot of you have been asking about it, because I think I've shown it recently, because I've been drinking it while I'm filming. And if you go back to my very first What I Eat in a Day video, I show exactly how I make my protein coffee in that video. So rather than me trying to explain it, and it's not hard, you guys, I mean, it's not like it would take me that long, but it probably would be more effective for you to just watch that video. It should be one of the very first things in the video, because I generally drink it in the morning. So if I'm doing a What I Eat in a Day, it's generally one of the first things that I eat. So anyway, what's interesting about this week is that yesterday I went and had my updated DEXA scan, and I will talk about that in a whole different video. But obviously when I go there, I am weighed. So normally I only weigh myself once a week. So I knew basically what I weighed yesterday. Now, I did drink a bunch of water before I went, because they want you really hydrated. I obviously was wearing clothes. Normally when I weigh myself, I'm naked. So, take maybe what I'm going to say with a little bit of a grain of salt, but I was within my maintenance range yesterday when I went to my DEXA scan. Was like at 12:30 in the afternoon. I had a little bit of my protein shake. They don't want you to eat within 2 hours of your scan. So I drank some from 10 to 10:30, but I didn't finish the whole thing. And so I didn't want to push it past then. And I realized that's maybe not technically eating, but I didn't want to risk it. So I stopped drinking it. And then, like I said, I just was drinking a bunch of water in between. So like I said, I knew exactly what my weight was yesterday. And so I was a little surprised, especially based on what I ate yesterday, that I was down. So I will say that I am slightly below my maintenance range at the moment. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not, I don't think I'm losing weight. In fact, I told the DEXA scan guy yesterday, because we were talking about kind of my next scan and when it should be and what my goals were and whatever. And I said, I'm not looking to lose any more weight. So yeah, I'm not worried about it, but I just, I told you guys I would tell you where in my range, the maintenance range, my weight was. And I'm being honest with you, it was slightly below the maintenance range. So, but why I'm surprised is, spoiler alert, the DEXA scan was great, you guys. I was thrilled with the results. And he, as a joke, said, now don't go out and, celebrate by eating a piece of cake. And what he didn't know is that I was planning after I was leaving, regardless of what my DEXA scan results were. But 7-Eleven, this is going to sound so bizarre, but some of the 7-Elevens in Manhattan have these cookies, and they come in a pack of 2. And I've been having a craving for this cookie lately. I had eaten them in the past, and they have different flavors, but this one that I really like, it's like a caramel, I don't even know what the name is, to be frankly honest with you. It has like a little bit of chocolate chips in it and sort of it's almost like a toffee kind of flavored cookie. Anyway, but this particular 7-Eleven that's kind of near where the DEXA scan is, basically I get off the subway at 34th and Herald Square, which is like where Macy's is, and there's a 7-Eleven very, very close to there. So I had some errands I was running in that area yesterday while I was down there. So I went to the Target to do a bunch of returns and went and dropped something at the FedEx office. And then I knew I didn't have enough time before I went. So I thought, oh, well, when I'm walking back to the train from the DEXA scan, I really want to stop and get one of those cookies at that 7-Eleven. Because like I said, there's a 7-Eleven that's like 6 or 7 blocks from my house, but they don't have that kind of they have the cookies, but they don't have that. They never have that flavor. I don't know. Anyway, this is totally going down a rabbit hole. But anyway, so I wanted those cookies, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to buy 2 packs of those cookies because I really like them, and I can just sort of eat them whenever. So I did eat one, and like I said, it was kind of ironic that he made this comment about eating a piece of cake on, after my DEXA scan, like to celebrate. This cookie had nothing to do with celebrating. I just wanted the cookie. And you know what, guys? If you want to eat the cookie, okay? And I'm going to tell you that obviously weighing today, you probably know where this is going. I ate cookies yesterday and I lost some weight. So anyway, so I ate a cookie basically on the way home on the train because I really hadn't, like I said, I hadn't eaten. So now it was like, close to 1:30, and all I had was like half a protein shake. So I was hungry. I wanted to eat something, and I wanted to eat a cookie. So I ate the cookie, and then later that evening, I actually kind of forgotten I bought the cookies, and I bought some things at Zara, one of which are these fabulous pair of sparkle jeans, but that's also a whole nother story. And so I was taking the stuff out of the bag to like hang them up and put them away. And I was about to fold the bag up to put it away. And I was like, oh, there feels like there's something in here. And I was like, oh, I totally forgot I had those cookies. Well, then I was like, well, I need to have a cookie. So I had a second cookie later, in the day, like after dinner, sort of a dessert. And then at like, I don't know, 10:30 at night, I thought, I want to have another cookie. I had 3 of those cookies yesterday, guys. They are 260 calories. Yeah, something like that. 255, I don't know. My point is, I had roughly like 750, 780, whatever calories just in cookies yesterday, okay? Now again, the rest of what I ate during the day clearly would not have totaled up to enough to gain any weight. I get that. And, and maybe I'll see the scale go up a little, but I'm not going to get on the scale tomorrow, so I'm not going to know. But anyway, my point is that when I stepped on the scale this morning, I fully expected to see that number be higher than what it was, that I knew the number was from yesterday, even though I didn't personally weigh myself, but it was on my DEXA scan report. So yeah, I was shocked, really shocked. So yeah, kind of like I said, a weird day, but I enjoyed the cookies. I have to say what was really interesting about it is that the very first cookie I ate, I really didn't really even like it that much. And I thought, well, maybe my tastes have kind of changed because I haven't had one of these cookies since, well before I started on the medication. And they say that, your taste buds kind of can change as a result of being on this medicine. And I thought, oh, well, maybe I just don't really like these cookies anymore. But then I started eating the second cookie, like I said, later in the day. And the cookie was good. I think it was just that one. So yeah, I only have one left now of the cookie. I haven't eaten it. I kind of forgot about it again until I just started having this conversation with you. So, maybe I'll have it for dessert tonight. We'll see. It's just sitting in the bag. But anyway, other than that, like I said, nothing earth-shattering. We did, by the way, we went and looked at rings, so that was very exciting. I was going to try to vlog that for you guys and also for my other channel, but I didn't really feel comfortable down in the Diamond District, like filming it. And frankly, I think they get a little nervous when you start filming down there. So yeah, I didn't film anything. I do have a couple of little tiny videos and some pictures of like some stones that we were looking at. So, I guess I can maybe insert those when I show you the eventual ring, but we have decided on one. We picked one. They do actually have to make the setting for me. They don't have what I am looking for exactly, so they're going to have to create it. So they'll send us basically like a CAD drawing of the design. I sent him a photo of what I'm looking for, but obviously they have to do the actual design and the mold and everything. So he'll send me a copy of that, but we picked out the center stone, so we've already locked that in. And like I said, I know what the setting's gonna look like. Probably is gonna take about a month or so to get it. The only thing I asked was I would really like it before we leave for Asia, which is like towards the end of November. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be done by then. Although now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I don't want to travel with that ring. So anyway, we'll figure that out when the time comes. But yeah, just wanted to kind of give you a little update on that, and hoping to go look at dresses maybe, sometime in the near future. That would be kind of fun. So yeah, I think that's really all I have to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up, and please let me know in the comments below how your journey is going. I know a lot of you who follow me here are on your own health and wellness journey, so please, I always love to get updates from you and hear how you're doing. I know some of you who, kind of regularly check in with me are just doing fantastic, and I'm so excited for you. And obviously, I say this, I think in every video, I'm not a medical provider, I'm not a doctor, I can't give you medical advice, but if I can help you out and give you any tips or tricks based on my own personal experience, I am more than happy to do that. So certainly leave any questions you have in the comments as well. Like I said, if you enjoy this kind of content, I would love to see you back here. So click the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you haven't had enough and you'd like to continue watching some other videos, there'll be one over here in the corner for you to watch. And remember, kindness and hate spread the same. The choice is yours. I'll see you in the next video. Guys, take care. Bye-bye.